we're coming up on OZMOS. And you probably noticed the terrain below us is getting a little greener than it was. So it's starting to green up a little bit, and that's because we're leaving the hot desert and entering the Texas Hill Country. I remember I meant to mention, I shared a story with you earlier. I remember driving across country there from California to Texas, Corpus Christi. Now, I remember getting all excited, and when I saw the sign that says entering Texas, entering the state of Texas, I forget what the exact wording was, but it was, you know, like Texas do everything big, so it was a big welcome sign to Texas. And the wife and I was excited about it, thinking, okay, wow, we're almost there. We're ahead of schedule. And little did we know that that sign going across the western border of Texas actually meant you have another day of driving. So we was not able to make it because this was late in the day when we saw that. So we was thinking we'd just push it a little bit and get to our destination at night. Well, night came and we were still driving. We still had lots of miles to go. When we did this drive, it was not, you didn't have the fancy GPS like you have now. As a matter of fact, I used my Lawrence Aviation pilot, handheld pilot GPS. So it was very limited. It was grayscale and it was designed for aviation, but it did show the roads. So it showed us kind of traveling along the road, and I saw the estimated time based on our speed. I'm like, we might not make it. Well, I couldn't punch in the time. I could punch in the airport. So I punched in, I think, the distance to the Corpus Christi airport, and that it wasn't looking good with traffic because it was stopping and going. So we ended up having to stay in a hotel halfway through that trip in Texas there. But, you know, once we got settled into Texas, it was definitely no disappointment. I love the food. I can't recommend any particular restaurant, but I'll tell you that all the ones that I went to, there was an assortment of good eats there in Texas. There's several kinds
OZMOS fading off the wing, the flatlands start to dance. The terrain begins to roll a bit, it's taking a chance. The scrub brush turns to live oak, the dust begins to settle. Crossing over timber, pushing through the metal. The hill country's calling, though it's miles off the nose. The way the land is waking up, everybody knows. From OZMOS to KEMPL, the earth begins to breathe. The flatlands turn to gentle rose, the cedars start to weave. The air is getting greener, the dust is getting thin. The Texas hill is waiting for the DA to pull in. Somewhere north, a ribbon out of sight, but I can feel its presence in the way it holds the light. The rocks are getting closer to the surface of the ground, the kind of place where cattle work in silence is the sound. KEMPL is on a GPS, 20 miles to run. engine steady, fuel's a go, the day has just begun. Shadow short, the gauges reading right, the diamonds cutting through the air, a creature of the light. From OZMOS to the waypoint, the minutes click away, another segment closer to the end of the day's highway. From OZMOS to KEMPL, the earth begins to breathe, the flatlands turn to gentle roads, the cedars start to weed. The air is getting greener, the dust is getting thin, the Texas hill is waiting for the DA to pour